Hey everyone, welcome to the video about ulcerative colitis or UC for short. Today I want to share my story about having UC, living with it, and I hope my experience can help anybody out there that might have it or might be going through the same thing. Huge literal pain in the ass. I first started experiencing symptoms when I was about 25. Just super painful. You'd go to the bathroom, you'd be like hunched over in pain, about to pass out. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't do anything. Go right back to the toilet. So I eventually went and saw a doctor.
So how's this work? You just feel my pulse, or
I got diagnosed at 28. I lived with those symptoms for a while. Colitis stopped me from doing everything I wanted to do. Just living normal life. It just makes it possible to live life or just do anything that you would normally do or find at all. So anyway, the immune system, it attacks the lining of the colon, causing inflammation and ulcers. So you're in constant pain, you feel fatigued, you feel like your soul's been sucked out of you, to say the least. It is absolutely horrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And it really does feel like you're pooping glass pretty much every single time. So it can be really painful, and you'll end up having to stop at every single public restroom if you try going anywhere. For years, I tried different treatments, different diets. I ended up going to the hospital because I went to the bathroom one day and there was alarming amount of blood. So, and they run dozens of tests, they can't find out what's wrong. So, without health insurance,
I declare bankruptcy!
I take it upon myself to start trying to do any kind of treatment or self-diagnosis or self-cure. I went vegan for a year. I tried juicing, high fiber, low fiber, super bland diet, prebiotics. I spent countless hours on YouTube, Reddit, WebMD. I tried everything. I looked everything, couldn't find anything. Nothing seemed to work. There was just no hope in sight. So eventually, I finally ended up getting health insurance. I decided to go to a gastroenterologist, and I told him all my symptoms. I told him what was happening, how much pain I'm in. I'm really in a lot of pain. So now, me being 30 years younger than every single person at the doctor's office, I got a couple tattoos. So the doctor, he thinks I'm faking it or something.
Did you just call me a liar?
No, I said you were fired.
Oh.
There's no way that there's someone this young. Typically, we don't ever see that. People your age coming in here for stuff like that. You think you're trying to get pain medicine. I think I would come up with something different than blood coming out of my asshole to fake an injury to try to get pain medicine or something, you would think, right? He ends up doing the colonoscopy and everything, and he's like, hey, I'm really sorry, man. You definitely have ulcerative colitis, UC. Seen the commercials on TV. Talk to your doctor. Is this right for you?
I may have genital herpes, but I won't let it get me down.
Call for product information and ask your doctor about suppression with Valtrex.
One of those kind of things. So I asked him about Entyvio or Humira, and my insurance didn't cover either one of those drugs. Entyvio is like $14,000 per treatment to start the infusions, and Humira is like $7,000 per shot. And you have to take it forever.
It's set until forever. 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 Forever.
You have to take it for the rest of your life forever, all the time. So I'm like, cool, I guess I'm just going to suffer now. Well, I end up getting indicted by the US government. I'm looking at some federal prison time. So my attorney asked me, is there any medications that I'm on or anything? I tell her my whole entire story, and she tells me if I can get a prescription from a doctor, then the government will pay for the whole entire treatment while I'm incarcerated. I get the prescription, I go to court, I start the whole entire journey, and the whole thing was just crazy. It was a nightmare. It was definitely a nightmare. I got transferred about 6 different jails and federal holding facilities, sitting on a bus in handcuffs and leg shackles for 9+ hours where you can't get up, you can't move. That's a whole different, it was a bad situation, so I'll have to make another video telling my whole story about that, but it was pretty interesting. So anyway, about 5 months into my 36-month sentence, I started getting Humira shots. I noticed a difference within the first week. Almost immediately, I could feel that something was happening and I wasn't having to go as much. It was like night and day. I mean, I felt like a brand new person. Humira drug. I do my time, I get released. Okay, cool, I'm out. I have my medicine, a month worth of medication when you get released. So I'm thinking, question begs, how am I going to get back on this medicine again? You know, the government's not going to pay for it anymore. And how do I get this wonder drug, Humira, again? I was fortunate enough to get connected through the counseling people they have whenever you get out and everything like that. And the counseling lady, she helped me through like the whole entire step of the way. Contacted the no-cost program for insurance company, the no-cost program for people without insurance. And because I have health insurance, they told me it was like really expensive. And I mean, if you do the math on this medicine, the Humira, it's $168,000 a year, and I have that laying around. I mean, not many people do. If you do get approved, they're going to send you a 3-month supply. So 6 shots total. They get it FedEx to the front door. Super easy, but it's got to be refrigerated. They mail it in this disposable like cooler box with ice packs and this little card thingy that that if the medicine gets too hot during shipment, the card will have a little red dot appear and it'll let you know. Not really, really no side effects I haven't noticed. As always, stay safe. See you in the next video.